Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing amazing. I am doing great. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Frecia, in case it is your first time to be here, and if you have not subscribed yet, kindly consider subscribing down below. I will really appreciate that. I will not ignore the fact that I have been away for so long. Before we even jump into the video of today, which I will be addressing or tackling the issue of what next after World Cup. You are here for the World Cup jobs, and then what next? You are here for only 3 months or 6 months, and then what next? That is what we'll be tackling today. But having the fact that I've not been here for like a whole lot of time, like I feel like it has been forever. I have not been here for like a month plus. I am doing okay. I've just had so many things going on. As I posted on my community tab, I said I had a lot of things that needed all my energy and all my concentration with me one by one. Okay, so that's why I went missing in action on this channel, and I will definitely explain everything into details, what I was doing or what I was up to the whole of that 1 month plus. Okay, so by the way, speaking of which, yes, I have another YouTube channel. Some of you have been asking me, Frecia, what happened to the other channel? Like when I upload a video on the other channel and then you see me. I have 2 YouTube channels now. So this channel where you're watching this video is a channel that I dedicated to only helping people to immigrate. And then I decided to change to have a second channel where I will be uploading my my other videos, like my lifestyle video, my traveling videos. I'll be uploading on that YouTube channel. So the other YouTube channel is called Frecia Robert, if you have not come across it. So yeah, I have not lost any channel. I have both of them. It's just that I decided to separate the content. So stick around to the Robert's channel, Frecia Robert's channel. Go subscribe. I will explain every single detail what was going on. But for now, let's talk about today and what brought us here, immigration. So let's jump into the video. By the way, if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing down below, because I really appreciate what has been going on. Like I have been receiving people even when I'm not uploading. You people have been engaging with my other content, and I really do appreciate that. So and then I was like, what is the first video that I could do to like pop in back? I said, let me talk about the people who are here for World Cup, and I also have been receiving this question a lot. So you're here for World Cup. Let us talk about this. Let us discuss it. After World Cup, what will you do? After World Cup, do you want to go back to your country? Of course, most of you do not want that. And if you want to remain here or to get another job here, what are you supposed to do? What is legal? What is not allowed? That is what I'm gonna take you guys through in this video. So as you all know, if you have been here for some time, I am a person who always do the legal things. Like I advise people to do what is right. So when you're here, you have 2 options: to get another job when you are legal, or to be here illegally and get another job still. Okay, so I will advise you not to even think, not to even start thinking of being here illegally, because it will cost you your 3 months. It may cost you more than 3 months. It may cost you a whole lot of time to be here illegally. So I will not even touch up on how you can be here illegally, but let me focus on how you can be here legally. So you are here for the job of 3 months, or some of you are here for 6 months. You are supposed to get another job for you to stay here, but there are some things that I will point out that you need to know. So you came here with a visa of 3 months job, okay, and you came here with a sponsor. A sponsor is your employer, and some of the employers may hire you again and continue for the more than 3 months, like they hire you permanently. And some of the employers, they only needed people this World Cup time, and so they do not need them after World Cup, and they will have to let you guys go. Do not feel bad about this. So what you have to do, step number 1, is when you are there for these 3 months or for these 6 months in that company, find out more about this company. Do they hire more often? Do they need people after this? What is their actual number? Like how do they employ people? Like that. If you know these people are likely to hire you permanently, just be smart and address the people. Like be friends with people who are your superiors. Like start with the as low as your supervisor, your zonal manager, like your immediate manager, like those things, those people. If you come across them, be friends to them, talk to them nicely. If you have a paper you can present or a document like to show you really want this job and you're serious, handle over the paper. And when you talk to them and they give you promises, maybe they will tell you, no, we are not hiring after this, or maybe you will have to go home and we'll see, and if you have chances we'll call you. That is also positive. Maybe they may tell you that they will hire you immediately after this. It depends on your work, on your paper, and God's favor actually. So what you're supposed to do is pray to God that will give you a good, like they will give you a positive feedback. But let's say they told you they are not hiring, or even they never even gave you a positive feedback and they did not tell you anything. What are you supposed to do? You are supposed to start thinking outside the box. What do I mean by thinking outside the box? Is you start thinking about applying jobs in other different companies. Okay, first of all, you need to know that if you came here with that kind of visa, they will not let you continue, not unless it is the same company, or you first exit and then come back with the news company's visa. Okay, you cannot continue with the same visa that you came with. So even if you get a job from another company, you still have to talk to them nicely. You tell them, I am here for the 3 months and I need to go back home. Can you please, is it possible for you guys to send me the visa when I am in Kenya, or when I'm from where you come from? So that is how you're supposed to do it. You go out, drop the CVs in different companies, like Google. Maybe you're new here and you do not know what kind of companies are here, what kind of jobs you can get. First of all, you have a CV. You have in mind the kind of job that you want. If you do not have in mind the kind of job that you want, you can go through my videos where I have shared different kind of videos, both unskilled and skilled videos, unskilled jobs. So you can go and search and have an idea of what you could do. I have explained everything on those videos. So when you go and get the job, like when you know the job that you want, search the companies that are offering such jobs, like Google security jobs, like Google nursing jobs, Google IT jobs in Qatar, and they will show you the companies that are offering the jobs. And then you go there. You can do both ways, apply online and apply physically. Online, you will do your video, you will send your CVs to these people through, you can decide to use Indeed.com, you can decide to use LinkedIn, you can decide to use Qatar Living now that you are here in Qatar, you can decide to use any other application that will come around. And also you can decide to take yourself physical. When you decide to go physically, you need to bring your documents with you. Number one document is a CV. A CV, you go and approach you search where the company is, take an Uber, take metro, walk if it's somewhere you can do, and then talk to them and tell them, I'm here to look to get a job. And they will tell you if they have opportunities or not. If they have, you can leave your CV. If they tell you to leave your CV, you can leave your CV. If they tell you there are jobs, they send you to someone, you can go and talk to them. And so let's say you have dropped your CV physically and they have told you to leave it there, or maybe you have gone directly to meet the HR. They will tell you, like, this is when you'll talk to them and tell them, I am from this country and I'm only here for the 3 months. I was requesting if you could process the visa for me when I'm in my country and send it to me. And if they say yes, you have to know to ask them what are the costs that will incur. Maybe they will tell you to pay for the visa, they may tell you to pay for your own ticket, they may tell you to pay half, or they pay half, and all that. This is when you'll go to ask those important questions when you meet the HR at the time of the interview, or when you are talking to these people who are giving you jobs. The other thing you can do to get a job here is not only applying online or applying physical. Talk to people who are here. Talk to them and tell them you're here. Maybe you have friends here, or someone who you meet on the metro station, you meet them at church, you meet them where you are going on the road. Talk to them, ask them what kind of jobs they do. If they are comfortable to tell you, they will tell you. If their companies are hiring, you can ask them, where is your office, or can you guide me on how I can get a job in your office? I can get to talk to your HR and all that. When you get to talk to those people, that's when you go and explain your situation. That is as simple as that. Remember, you have to keep searching for these jobs. The job will not find you where you're sitting. You have to keep moving, keep stretching, keep looking, thinking outside the box, and you'll get the job. And if you do not get the job, there's one thing I tell you people: you should not give up or feel like be so frustrated when you don't get a job. Just accept the fact that you're here for 3 months or 6 months, and then get the money, save your money, save up well the money, and then when you go back to your country, it will be easier for you to get an agency and pay them to bring you back here than the the way, you are suffering or you are struggling to get the money before to pay the agency. So now you are here to work, you'll save the money, you will save up, you go and get an agency, and they'll bring you back here with the job. So that is basically what you should do right when you are here in Qatar. And remember, as I have mentioned, it is not easy, or it is not allowed, it is not possible for you to change the job and still remain at this place. You will still have to exit, not unless both companies agree, which is usually in most of the cases very difficult, and being that you're only here for 3 months, it may be difficult. Or you be employed by the same company that brought you here. They can decide to extend your visa, they can decide to change your visa and give you the residence permit. That is all about that. I know there are people who will give you wrong information and they will give you wrong guidance when you're here. They tell you to run away, they tell you come can boy like me, we will get money. They tell you outside here we have money, just run away, and then you are ready, you'll go home. My friend, it is not as easy as it sounds. I have talked about this before, about people running away here and suffering in future. You will keep running, the police, you'll be seeing police and thinking that you have done something wrong, or they're looking for you because you already know you're at the wrong place. So I do not encourage anyone to follow that track. Please follow the right way. If you do not get a job, just accept it and go back to your country with the money that you have worked for, you have earned here. So get an agency and then come back to Qatar with another job. So for the people who are in Kenya, they are the only people who I can guide about the agency, because other countries, I don't know the type of the agencies that bring people here. But in Kenya, you can try using Elmvale agency. And remember, as I always say, I do not work with Elmvale agency. They have only brought so many people here in Qatar who are people I know, and I have seen people growing when they from Elmvale agency. Their offices are in Westlands. You can send even your friends who are in Kenya there. They go and check the available jobs from them. They will give them the information, and then everything will run as it is supposed to be. Just be patient, be prayerful, ask God for the favor, because it is very, very important. Anyway, I will want to finish this video here so that it will not become too long. I think I have said enough. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around. Let's meet on another one. Bye bye.